our corner of the world here is super rich with creatives, all sorts, musical, etc., but especially visual artists. And at the same time, our farmland, forest, and open spaces are an enormous part of what give our region its identity and its beauty. So to have an event that merges and celebrates these two qualities is very special.
What I find that makes it so special is that we live in this incredible region, which is so beautiful. And that question begs the unifying voice of the landscape, which is calling to the farmers, the gardeners, the artists, who are all inspired or work with the land in one way or another. They live here, they nurture it, they sow the fields, and we all have one thing in common, which is the love of the landscape and the love of the rural aspect of where we're living.
Deciding to protect our farm and work with ASA was hands down one of the best decisions we've ever made. Agricultural Stewardship Association is truly a partner in conservation. And I'm really proud of the fact that our 300-acre farm will always be whole and will always be available for agriculture. We live in a really special place in Washington County, and we don't take that for granted.
The show has expanded, more artists, more art, more people attending, more components of the weekend. You know, at the heart of it, the spirit and backbone of it, that's Dave Horn.
A wonderful anniversary to be around for 25 years and still be going at the same pace, you know, with the same amount of expertise, the same amount of involvement.
You know, Landscape started off as a promotional event, but it soon became a signature fundraising event for ASA. And that has really changed because it's got the word out about why it's important to protect farmland, and it really helped garner non-farm support.
Years went by, I got more and more involved with landscapes because it was exactly what I felt like was the best use of our land. Our land around here, we're blessed to have it be so beautiful.
I gotta tell you, for artists who aren't famous like myself, it builds our esteem. It gives me some value.
I recently have talked to some people about the show that hadn't known about it, and I think it's become the most comprehensive showing of regional artists in the area.
But what's so great about ASA, the landscape show, is that it's kind of like the first big event. It signals fall, kind of like how the fair signals the end of summer. And there's always this bit of excitement walking from your car up to the barn and be like, oh, what artwork are they going to have selected this year? What new things am I going to see?
It's an incredible experience to be a participating artist, look at how the other artists may take the same subject and depict it in a completely different way. So it is building a different type of integration of the people who live in this landscape and how they look at the landscape.
It just has been a labor of love for the ASA. I mean, for me, Dave, every year he's here doing stuff. He's been the head of the ASA for many years. And he did a great job with that. He recruited great people. I think Dave is a guy that's unique. He has the best personality. He can get things done better than anybody I've ever seen. And he has more weight to pull people in to help to do things. It's incredible. And because of that part of his personality is why this show was so successful.
You know, people may come to the show for a variety of reasons, to see the art, to see friends, to have some free wine and cheese, but they all leave knowing more about ASA. And I think, you know, on that front, it's an effective fundraiser, but it's also a very effective friend raiser.
I think a lot of the success with landscapes is also that ASA's mission is protecting and conserving farmland and our landscape in this area. And with all the local artists each year, when you go to a Landscapes for Landscape show, you're seeing new perspectives and new interpretations of the land that we all love so much.
So I started working with Dave all the way back in 2002 when I was on ASA's board. And I mean, he's a real force, a passionate guy. When he believes in a cause, he's all in. I mean, he goes full tilt.
So Dave Horn was one of the true founding fathers of the Ag Stewardship Association. As I understand it, he grew up on Long Island. He saw agricultural land being taken over for development firsthand. It became a passion of his, and he has an incredible vision. He's worked endless hours in the interest of conserving farmland in Washington County and Rensselaer County with ASA. And so his efforts have just been fabulous to assist the organization.
Dave keeps the mood and the atmosphere light and fun, but there's always forward momentum, there's always focus.
His acceptance and interest in the variety of artists and personalities is obvious, very welcoming.
You know, he's left a legacy. He's done something important with his life. His grandchildren, his great-grandchildren, will always remember the good things he did for the earth. We only have one.
This guy, he's going to make it work. Whatever it takes, Dave is there for it. He's a giving guy. He's so admirable.
His dedication to landscapes, but to the organization is amazing. I don't know if you all know this, but Dave Horn has an ASA tattoo. That's dedication.
I think Dave pretty much, he has the superpower that he can find an anecdote or a connection between any two people.
He has a lot of insight into the agricultural community because he calls on farmers all the time, because he's a farmer himself. He has a lot of connection with a lot of people who are important to ASA.
He's really been a champion in every way. Every organization could use a champion as passionate and as committed as Dave Horn.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful that Dave has been a part of this all this year. He's been such a vital part of this whole experience, and I'm grateful to him, and I hope that he realizes how appreciated he is.
Dave, you're awesome. You know, we couldn't have done all of this without you. You've really made ASA the organization that it is, certainly made Landscapes the event that it is, and you know, forever grateful. You're the best.
I want to thank Dave Horn for being such a strong supporter of Agricultural Stewardship Association over the years and for being an advocate for farms in our region. Thank you, Dave.
Congratulations, ASA. Congratulations to all the volunteers that make it possible, and congratulations to Dave Horn. Let's keep it going. I want to be there for the 50th, although I doubt it, but I'd like to see it go on. So thank you all.
Dave, your idea 25 years ago for a landscape art show to raise money for land conservation turned into an unbelievable annual event. I do want you to know that I have enjoyed working with you over all of the years as the show just grew and grew with your many different ideas in Larry's Barn. For you and ASA, your vision has been phenomenal in raising money to fund the work of conserving agricultural lands in our area. But at the end of the day, as we both know, it's all about the red dots. It's about selling art. And I sure look forward to helping you again this fall by getting those red dots on the wall.
Well, Dave, for me, you're maybe the most important person I've met up here all the years I've been here because of who you are, how you treat people, and what kind of a friend you've been, and what you've done with this show and what you've helped ASA do. There's, to me, nobody's stronger in my mind than you, Dave.